Hi guys, welcome to my channel Raising L and L. In this video I want to talk about how and why we are raising our girls to be trilingual, as well as to share my opinion about this topic, because I myself was raised trilingual and I have taken some classes on this topic. So let me give you a brief background on our family dynamics so that you can understand how these languages come to play. So I come from Zimbabwe and the official language there is English, and so my whole family speaks English, and I want the girls to be able to have a relationship and bond with my family, so they have to speak English. I speak two other African languages, but I'm not even going to bother with those because we live in Europe now. I'm raising the girls in Germany, and will later move to France, so what's the point of the African languages really? Tristan is French, and most of his family, especially the older generation, only speak French. Like the girl's great-grandfather, he's still alive and he only speaks French, and the girl's grandparents, they also only speak French. So I want them to have a relationship and bond with Tristan's family. It's very, very important for me. So they have to speak French. We are currently living in Germany, and I want the girls to be able to fit into the society and not to have any language barriers. So that means they have to speak German. I want them to be able to go to a German kindergarten or daycare and be able to make friends, be invited to birthday parties, and just have a normal childhood. So they have to speak German. Every time I meet people, it's so funny. Every time I meet people and we start talking about languages, and when they discover that we're exposing the girls to all three languages, the first reaction is, oh my god, isn't it a lot for children? Or, oh my god, they'll be confused. Or, I read somewhere that bi and trilingual children start speaking late. I'm not even worried about that, because like I said, I've taken classes and I've done a lot of research, and it has not been proven actually that bi or trilingual children start to speak late, or that it has any negative effects to expose children to more than one language. On the contrary, there are so many advantages to raising your child trilingual. I'm sure you've heard the statement so many times, children are like sponges. They just suck in all the information and they learn so fast and effortlessly. That's the most important thing. It's so effortless for children to learn languages, and they're not afraid to make mistakes, and they try stuff. And a lot of times children mixing languages in the beginning is mistaken for confusion, but it's not confusion, it's just a normal stage of learning. Another advantage of raising your children bi or trilingual is that they're said to have high concentration levels, and they're able to adapt to situations and solve problems really fast as compared to children that only speak one language. But that's not the reason why we are raising our children trilingual. So, like I mentioned earlier, I myself was raised trilingual by the age of 5. That's as far back as I can remember. I have vague memories of myself in preschool. At the age of 5, I know I could speak 2 African languages plus English fluently, and I don't remember being confused. And actually in Africa, being bilingual is the norm, because there's so many tribes and so many languages. And when you start school, then you have to speak English, because most school is conducted in English. So children, most if not all children are bilingual, and a lot are trilingual, and it is not a big deal. It is not an issue. That's why I'm not even worried about exposing the girls to 3 languages from the get-go. And so how are we doing it actually? So right from the beginning, I speak to the girls in English, and Tristan speaks to the girls in French. And I went back to work when the girls were 9 months old, and we put them in a German daycare. So they are exposed to German most of their wake time. Actually, I have a feeling they might learn German better than the rest of the languages. And I'm actually worried that maybe the French will suffer, but we can take care of that at a later stage, because Tristan's family, they visit a lot, and we go to France a lot. And Actually, the girls are 1 year old now, so they don't speak yet except for mama and dada. And but they show signs of understanding all 3 languages. Like they take simple instructions now in all 3 languages, like when you say sit down, or stand up, or don't do that, or give me that book, or simple instructions. And when you talk to them in all 3 languages, they respond. So I'm so excited, and I can't wait for them to start speaking, because I want to know how this is going to turn out and how it's going to work. I'll definitely make follow-up videos. So at the moment they're 12 months old. I'll make another video about the language development when they are 18 months, and I'll make another one when they're 24 months. I don't know how it's going to work out. So if you are raising your children bi or trilingual, please comment down below and let me know which languages and how you're actually doing it and how old your children are. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I post almost daily pictures and videos of what I do with the girls on a daily basis. Thank you for watching my video, and bye.